And so I'm sitting here as it gets lighter. I think you can see me a little bit. Here's what I'm looking at. That is east. And I'm looking forward to exploring along this tree line. I'm seeing birds already. I'm seeing movement, even though it's still kind of dark out. And behind me there is a gravel road. It is lined by bushes and small trees. I hope to see warblers there. Soon I will prep my camera and we'll take a walk around and see if we can locate some warblers. Soon it was light and I began to prep my camera. As I did so, a vehicle approached. Inside was a hunter who drove by, stopped, got out, and we had the following exchange. How you doing?
How far are you going back?
Oh, if you're going to be back there shooting this way, I ain't going back far at all.
I was going to go all the way back to the corner and set up over by the little pond back there. But if that's close to where you're going...
No, I'm not going to go back that far. Okay. I may go back just to the middle of this tree line and then back this way.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. I appreciated that he stopped to let me know where he was going to be, and I had no plans to be in that area. Well, that was a hunter who may be hunting squirrel. I think squirrel's in season. I think Canada geese might be in season. Doves, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but nice of him to get with me on where he's going to be before I head out that way. I don't want to get shot. Can you imagine the headlines? Local man shot, warbler denies charges. And now the ensemble is complete. It's time to go and look for some warblers. It's still kind of low light out here, but I'm seeing warblers right now. They are in that bush. I don't know if you can see them or see the movement. It's very difficult to see such tiny birds with this GoPro. But I see the branches moving. I see little forms. Of course, that's a blue jay, not what I'm after. The hunter is set up right behind me down the road. And he's going to be way over that way, so I'm just going to be careful not to get too close. I can see some color in the sky. It's looking really nice. That is the first soft glow. It's kind of pink, and it will be a flaming orange in no time at all. See a warbler. I wish you could see it. No, I take it back. I take it back. That looks like the silhouette of a gray catbird. I've been fooled. I just got a look at a black and white warbler. Was up in that tree.
This is the best shot I could get before it flew away.
I did take a few shots, hopefully. I got a good one.
It could have been better.
I am seeing warblers, and it's getting lighter.
Soon I came across this Nashville warbler. It was high up in a tree. It was actually a very dark looking photo. I had to increase the exposure to bring out the detail, but I was happy to see it. And then I saw a yellow-throated vireo, and I was much surprised to see this black-throated green warbler. It was turning out to be a great morning.
I am seeing warblers, and it's getting lighter, so should get easier, hopefully. Theoretically, it should get easier to get photos, but sometimes these little warblers can thwart your efforts.
Ain't that the truth? As the sun continued its slow ascent, I began to move around and explore the area. I was feeling very hopeful. I was feeling excited and looking forward to a great productive day of photographing warblers. I continued investigating both sides of the road. I am heading in the direction of that tree line I showed you at the beginning of the video. I'm looking forward to checking it out.
They're here, they're moving fast, often obscured by sticks and leaves. It's a real challenge, folks.
However, I am up for the challenge.
I just got some great shots of a female American redstart right up there.
This little beauty landed right in front of me. I was able to photograph it large in the frame. This is what you want. It was shaping up to be a great warbler outing. And then this happened.
A very large flock of starlings and grackles have moved into the area.
It would turn out to not be a good thing.
Perhaps that will drive some of the warblers down lower. Well, that's what I'm hoping. A big part of photographing warblers is a whole lot of hoping. Well, that was primarily a flock of grackles, and they've moved on. It's kind of quiet now. Hopefully the warblers show back up. We'll have to wait and see.
This is precisely where hope comes into play. I picked up my GoPro to film this tree line, and shortly after I did so, I saw some activity.
As soon as I touched my camera, the activity picked back up. Another little female American redstart landed right over there, and I got some great shots.
Well, I guess you could say hope paid off. It certainly did. However, it was only for a little while.
Ever since that big flock of grackles moved through the area, it has been very slow warbler-wise. And for the last 15 minutes or so, I have not seen any activity. It's very frustrating, but it's part of the game.
I had seen a lot of activity. The grackles came, and now nothing.
I went back that way and this way.
All to no avail.
It's a mystery.
Darn grackles.
But I will remain vigilant. I will move around. I will stay as alert as I can be, and hopefully some or even one becomes active, and I'm able to get a shot, but it's very frustrating when you come early and see a lot of activity and then something happens and boom, nothing.
I explored for a little while, and then I decided it was time to move on. Maybe there would be more activity at the next location. Hope.
I'm at a new location and it is proving to be tough here as well. I'm going to explore, move slow, be vigilant, and hopefully some warblers will show up.
As I'm sure many of you already know, this is sometimes the harsh reality of life in the field.
The weather app says rain's on the way. Hopefully I don't get caught in the rain, and hopefully the warblers become highly cooperative.
I've been using the word hope a lot. I think that best defines the spirit of this outing.
Well, the rain went around, so that is not an issue, but it is still very slow. However, I did see another American redstart.
It must be American Redstart Day. I remember a few weeks ago I went fall migration warbler hunting at McGee Marsh along the boardwalk, and I saw a lot of Cape May warblers, so I took a lot of Cape May photos, and here, American Redstarts. The hunt for warblers continues.
I am circling the lake trail at Marion Tallgrass Trail. There is the lake. And I'm hoping I see warblers on the sides of the trail where there are bushes, trees, tall grass.
However, it was quiet, and so I came to this realization.
I think I'm just going to have to get very lucky to get any more shots. You know how it is when there's nothing happening and all of a sudden you spot one warbler or it lands in a tree and you try to get the shot, which has happened.
And I need that to happen now.
I hope it happens again.
I've been hoping against hope to see more warblers. Hope. It defines this outing. It has paid off during this outing. I hope it pays off again. Suddenly the wind picks up and the brim of my hat is blown back. But I forge on, full of hope, hoping to see another warbler. And then the wind stopped.
Right up there, I just got a glimpse of a magnolia warbler, and just before that I saw a vireo.
I was very happy to see this little Philadelphia vireo making its way south, and hope seemed to pay off again as I saw and photographed this magnolia warbler.
A magnolia warbler is a good one to end on. I'm feeling raindrops. The day started out very promising. The warblers were active just before the sun came up, and it was looking good until that flock of grackles moved through the area. It was slow there. It was slow at this location. I'm grateful for what I got. We'll see you next time.
Darn grackles!